here, they will secure themselves top of Group D. However, if Team Liquid takes this one and forces this tie, we're going to have a tiebreaker, best of 3 between these same two teams again. Let's see which one it's going to be together with Gareth and Kazu.
Thank you, Shiva. Yeah, let's get into game 2. Like you say, an important one here. Super hyped. We just had one of the highest skills, closest, most tense games we've had all year. It is TI season, and it's day 2 of groups. We're already in full force here, Kazu.
Yeah, no, we are. And I think with the type of draft we have here, it's a little bit different. Still very aggressive from Liquid, but I will say it's a little slower this time around. And their lanes are incredibly important. There's a last pick WAP on Larl. I haven't seen it too much, as they talked about on the panel already, but I think this Queen of Pain really rounded out the draft very nicely. Well made, you can stop the tempo from the Timber a bit, and most importantly, you can go to the side lanes. You can offset the tempo from Freeze Beastmaster, the Wind Ranger who should win her lane. So early game for Liquid, as important as ever.
Absolutely. I mean, through the draft, it felt like Team Spirit kind of reacting and counter-picking what Liquid were bringing to the table, and like you say, kind of rounding things out very nicely with that Queen of Pain last pick binding the hero that we were kind of struggling. You know, we're talking to each other while the draft is going on. We're like, what are they going to go for? What are they going to lane against this? You know, the dude that can make the tempo happen for Spirit. Do it with actually some early smokes as well. Already kicking off game 2 here with a 5v5 brewing, potentially in this bottom jungle.
2 late smokes, like from both teams. I mean, Spirit went for even more delayed smoke. Kind of collapsing on each other.
Lol. Shrapnels are coming.
Oh, this is awkward.
Mira and Collapse have stepped back, and they've actually dragged Liquid into a sticky spot here, forcing Insania to cogs and walk away. But a high ground vision dewarded. So the victors of this Liquid getting the Obs Ward kill. But let's see if they can actually guarantee some bounty runes as well.
The battle begins.
See what the post action looks like. Well, Boxy did have to use 2 shrapnels, so that's a bit annoying, but at least I think one of them should be cooling down until the lane starts. So for 2.
Still fighting bottom, where Boxy, he's been surrounded here. Miposhka's tree, Mira's bat, and of course Radan on this Mirana, getting first blood for Miposhka.
Well, turns out Spirit worthy victors of this little engagement. Little nice first blood for your Treant, not too bad.
Yeah, a little bit of money, gets him towards regen, more blood grenades, do a bit of punching. Spirit, early days. But I guess you're thankful that, you know, a Queen of Pain didn't get the first blood.
Oh yeah, I mean, at least for Liquid, yeah, it didn't go in the hands of Lara, because this mid lane is just a lot about tempo. Like, the Lara's job is more like to slow down the Timber, and then if he can also apply pressure himself, it's like a really nice added bonus. But just to quickly touch on the drafts, I think it's very obvious what Spirit's idea is about like the TI meta so far of the range carries. They have like Bad Riders or Magnus, Kongos that can pull you out of position. So they are once again very well equipped to deal with this Wind Ranger.
Yeah, they love this. You know, we saw it in game 1. We've seen it in previous series with this Bat Rider, with this Magnus. The kind of game of tug and war, like tug of war, right? Where they're pulling on the rope, they're kind of dragging you forward, making you lose your traction, your step, and then going in for this like round 2 or round 3 of the fight that they actually want to take. Team Spirit have been exceptionally good at really just baiting people and kiting them. Team fights start out. But of course, you know, it's laning stage now. We've got a bit of waiting to do before those team fights properly kick off. And that's what Liquid are going to be looking to really capitalize on. Clockwork and Wind Ranger. This classic, you know, melee plus ranged. Very, very strong to kind of hold their own, do a bit of damage back. Nisha's Timbersaw was, you know, a strong pick until the Queen of Pain came. Still, though, able to kind of tank up and move into side lanes to make a bit of a name for himself. And then this Sniper Beastmaster, 3-3 on a Zoo hero. We were talking about how Liquid like to play that big map, pressing style, where they're trying to limit the options for their opponents.
Insania might be dead.
Insania has 4 stacks of sticky on him. Does push back Mira with the cogs, but still, Mira will find the kill.
So top lane, yeah, I was about to say that they're doing pretty well there. Insania had getting off a lot of like cogs, pushing them around back and forth, but does feed a kill. Bottom lane, I think the first few minutes are really, really big for 3-3, because I can only see them win this lane if he gets like some arcane boots timing, and then eventually later they keep harassing Yatoro. Because in this lane, I don't think Mirana's in a lot of threat.
Nah, we've seen what this Mirana can do. Boom, collapsing the cogs. Torrent was good, but a power shot and Insania's damage should be enough here to bring the Kunkka down. Mira trying to get some damage back onto this Clockwork. A lot of it comes through that sticky napalm. Looks like Mira's okay after using the stick just to stay around and gather up some more extra.
Very, very nice to get a, like, not even a return kill, but just a straight up kill. Like, any net worth or XP that they can, like, inject into Mickey is really big, because if anything is going to happen in, like, this bottom lane, or they offset this top lane, it's going to be through Mickey. If he has a good lane, maybe it frees him up to kill the Kunkka up top, or even gate down bottom. As 3-3, this is a very interesting way to play this lane. I have not seen anyone do this on Beast, and I think this is very, very smart.
Cool. Oh, we were talking about this yesterday, right? With Ace's Venomancer, we've had Darkseers in the past do it. I can't remember who it was yesterday, but similar. It was Primal Beast, right? Trying to cut the wave and do that business at level 1. But this is now, what, 4 minutes in? Still trying to manipulate the wave as best he can. Not playing the lane honorably, but that's classic 3-3 stuff.
No, this is the best way to play.
Good arrow.
Go on Boxy.
A lot of damage from this Mirana. Miposhka taking it, though, from this scatter shot, and 3-3. Trying to finish off the tree, and oh, he's caught through the tree line. Still dead to Boxy, apparently, there in the end.
It looked like the ogres were going to kill him, but maybe there was a last tick of a blood grenade or something. I don't know exactly what happened, but yeah, I like what Liquid are doing down bottom. Because playing this lane as a 2v2, I don't think it's good for you. So you need to find a way to, like, go about it.
Blood grenade. And magical damage.
Whatever.
Well, he died.
I'm not going to ask questions.
He died.
Good kill for Liquid.
Mira. Shackle shot from Mickey, trying to line it up, it looked like, between the two of them. Insania just going right for his man. But Mira has the backup of Collapse here with an X-Torrent. It might actually be Insania who's in trouble. The sticky with that Flame Break and Blood Grenade gives Collapse the cross kill, so trading 1-for-1 and still keeping pressure on Mickey. Right, that's the important thing. You go 1-for-1, but it's still the Wind Ranger who's uncomfortable.
Yeah, honestly, like, I think both teams are pretty okay with this. I will say that I like the choice of bottom.
The leap on the tower.
They should have run.
I mean, they can be very aggressive, right? Like, you have double slow from the tree, and you can always get on top of them with the Mirana with some Leap Starstorm. Because, yeah, it is a big deal, just as, like, down bottom. They're going to need Ancient Stacks as well for 3. But I wanted to touch on Collapse's choice of Facet. He went for the... Basically, where whoever you X around it, you're going to give them Rum. That helped him a lot in the last fight.
A lot of protection, and now aggressively playing onto Mickey. They need Insania to get here quicker, but Mickey just being burnt alive. And no chance for any kind of, TP reaction to save your Wind Ranger. You are just in this lane, stuck in a 2v2. And now Insania being clapped back behind his tier 1.
Okay, this top lane is getting a little bit out of control, just for the simple reason. Kunkka is level 5 now. He can keep Tidebringering, like, Mickey down, which is very, very annoying for these Rangers to deal with. I will say, though, Nisha seems to be doing fairly well. He is level 6 at, like, nearly the same time, and he can bully Larl in this lane now.
What is it? Haste Rune? Yes, 6 minutes comes. Haste Rune down bottom, but up atop in the lane, Insania stepping up and facing off against Collapse. Torrent is there, and Mira again just has this overwhelming damage. But the hasted Timbersaw has arrived, looking for a bit of retribution for Team Liquid to gather up a kill. Down at bottom, 3-3. Yeah, I mean, Radan comes straight back in, and the damage is overwhelming.
This is just not an easy beat. Like, Treant, which means they can always fight into you. Mirana can always choose whether they fight you or not. This tower is below half HP.
Yeah, minute 7. It might just be dead with a catapult wave.
Yeah, this is very unusual. Because this only happens out of, like, from a laning stage play.
Well,
should be able to get the Wisdom.
Beastmaster getting a taste of his own medicine. Insania still being contested around the Wisdom Rune, though. A couple of seconds still at spawns, where Boxy is waiting to grab it up. 3-3, thinking about the turn onto Miposhka, but Mira, he went quite deep there, looking for the Wisdom Rune, but now he's actually found a pocket of space to get over the top of 3-3 with the damage. He brings it, kills him up
they got him.
Radan, he's dived in, but now he's trapped in the cogs. No more lids remaining, and Insania, he's got the kill! The Mirana's dead!
Alright, saving grace, because that looked like the beginning of the end. But Insania getting this kill is huge. Like, he has suffered, and now getting this big kill, not only net worth, but most importantly, the XP. He's level 5 now. He could get a 9-minute hookshot potentially, and, like, try to offset some of the things that happened in this game.
And then there's Laurel, who's like, yeah, all this noise on the side lanes. The mid. Still a little behind the Timber. Like, these Timber moves have paid off. 600 net worth lead currently for Nisha. Lol. Boxy. Sonic Wave will take him out.
Radiant's middle tower.
Well, at least that means he can't really go to a side lane, but Larlo is very happy with that. He was behind the Timber, so some injection of gold. But Nisha does get the shield rune. And just like game 1, I am looking at Nisha to try and bring it back, because they are about to have a really tough time on this map. They've lost bot tier 1 minute 7, they're losing top tier 1 minute 8.
Yeah, we don't even have the second catapult waves.
Yeah, like this is no, like, you know, you're not playing against some Visage who hits level 6 or a carry Brood. This is Kunkka, Mirana, cores in their side lanes.
Just taking a step back here to farm jungle, but he is under vision. Of course, this Kunkka, you know, pre-win range BKB is always going to find these connections. Flame break, the damage from the Firefly. Mickey should be dying here. The Cogs attempting to save his life. Mickey barely kept alive. Turns with a power shot. Takes down Mira and stays alive.
They did not quite connect on their spells. Yeah, I had the pleasure of playing Kunkka myself. You can't just like X, Boat, and then Torrent at the end. Like, you need to be a bit more fancy because the Torrent was off the mark, but nice rotations from Liquid to get another really important kill. Like, even if it's just a bad rider, like, they're over-leveled right now, so killing them is helping you a lot.
Still a lot of freedom bottom for Mirana anyway. 3-3 stuck behind his tier 2. Down and Maposhka now moving across through the enemy ancients and back towards mid. Lyle doesn't quite have Sonic Wave ready yet, and he blinks forward. The hook shot there from Insania, like you said, offering the initiation for Liquid to turn back the aggression from Spirit onto themselves. Now Nisha's the focal point though. A lot of damage coming out of Mira and Radan. Timbersaw dies.
Well, that is a good move by Spirit, but I like that Liquid were here. Like, Insania being here, like, they trade 1-for-1, but at least some of their cores get to recover. Because 3-3 is currently, he's not a hero. He's gonna need time. And what I said last game about Yotoro not dying for a while, I think we're in the same boat. Until there's like some Gleipnir or Atos or some Blink Beast, I don't see Bottom dying unless Yotoro has a huge blunder.
Like leaping onto tier 2, 1v3?
Yeah, or like, you know, maybe we have something like yesterday, enemy player comes in your room, confesses love to you, get up, somehow the rest kill you.
He was a big, beautiful dragon in that game.
He really was.
Lol, Arcane Rune ready. Quickly towards the Dagon. And we've seen in our pubs this Dagon Queen of Pain pop off, and how Panel was even talking
It's
about
strong.
you know, other players doing it at the tournament as well.
What are like... I'm looking at the best points of attack for like... I believe 3-3 needs to farm. It's really hard to play through the spot lane unless they have a good smoke. Because Mirana can always like arrow the big creep. You can always just leap out. Like a no boots beast isn't just gonna walk up and roar you. So Liquid's best play, I feel like, is to smoke top. Maybe kill some Bat or Kunkka with the clock hookshot. Whereas Spirit, they have a very open map. I think any place they go, they have plays.
Radiant are scanning.
React to Liquid as well with all your tier 1 standing. See a couple of Liquid players. Ian, smoke behind. Mirana, Tree, and
Dire are
Kane.
scanning.
Smoked up down bottom. Dania sees Mirana here, and there's a flurry of Liquid pings.
They're pinging. This is a very hard kill to execute. Like getting a hook shot into a cog back with the like large cog facet is not easy.
Under attack.
Also, this ward Maposhka plays, I really like it. It doesn't get de-warded by the high ground ancient, and it's like it's a lane ward plus it's easy. It's definitely the best ward he could have placed for this bottom area.
Shackle shot up top though. Mickey. Mira was starting on him. Mickey's kind of testing the water. Isn't anyone behind you? While mid lane, Collapse and Lyle have come in towards Nisha.
Oh my.
I didn't even need the Sonic Wave. Dear Lord.
He used to be there.
Now Boxy, well, Lyle probably wishing he had his ulti now. Overgrowth from Miposhka with an illusion rip from Lyle. Stays alive, blinks away, and Boxy dies. Insania scraping away with a little bit of health, but Lyle's going to put that one to an end. A couple more hits here, Miposhka should have it. Boom, hammers him down with a big old thud of the Treant.
Dire's middle
Double kill for Maposhka. That's a 5k lead at 12. So yeah, I mean, this is absolutely just Spirit's map to play. Wherever they go, people can die. There was a really clutch arcane rune from Larl as well. And I like where Collapse is playing on the map. I was saying that I feel like the only point of attack Liquid have is top. So if he's top, he gives them like an easy access, but not only does he dodge the top move, he's making his own move in mid, helping Lara to like activate his Dagon time.
I mean, T's prediction here of Liquid's heroes not going anywhere near towers, like, it's coming true real quick. 30 minutes in, they've barely moved across the river, not able to pressure objectives, and T and Effie talking about this Treant Kunkka duo. They're just massive walls in front of objectives.
People aren't gonna be dying. Like Liquid are gonna need time. They need to like play a very spread map and wait for like 1-2 item timings. I really don't think there's much for them to fight back or like fight into. Catch 3-3 with a lasso.
Yep.
Bye bye.
Down he goes.
Not the best spell usage, but he did die.
Lol just throwing a Sonic Wave whenever he can, but collapse now in the cogs against Nisha and Insania. Blade Mail's up and he turns with quite a bit of damage, getting shredded by the Timber, and the Wind Ranger now arriving though. Mickey can show what he's made of, trying to get the damage spread out, but Radahn and Mipochka turning and fighting. Radahn nearly dying, does drop and trade his life. Mickey with a double kill, but a 2 for 3 emerges. And Liquid, it doesn't feel amazing unless maybe they get another kill, but Mira's dodged away from the Assassinate and the Chakram.
Honestly, I'm all for it. I think that
He's still tagged up here. Is he dead? The Timber Chain, he's dodged, juking left and right, up and down across the staircase, and away he goes.
All right, fancy footwork. I think this bottom tier 2 tower, perhaps Spirit from now will, reconsider how deep they go there, because the game did go from like 6k to 4k, but again, just very important, this XP being injected into these heroes, because Liquid need time. So you doing these moves and overplaying, you're really just helping Liquid. Because I think it's really hard for Liquid to make moves unless you overplay, and then it's basically you just handing it to them. But this is very big for them.
It's like in a vacuum, that kind of fight, doesn't feel good for Liquid, but in this game where they're behind, getting any kind of equal trade, right, is a win.
Yeah, because it's also like, like if you're in this game as Liquid, you're not feeling good. Like even if the fight is like even, but this fight was good for them. Like it isn't just good for you, it also feels good, because this game is like closing in on like some despair moment where everyone can feel like, okay, what are we gonna do? But Mickey gets to dish out a lot of damage, they get a lot of levels, and most importantly, they got to push out quite a lot of lanes and retake the bot area.
A matter of time until, well, I guess it's already time when people are just solo insta-dying to the quick pain. We need some auras, we need some protection.
Because at this point, whoever Spirit go on, the heroes will die if it's like in a fairly okay position. Whereas if Liquid go on the Spirit heroes, they don't really get kills all that easily. Liquid just a couple next items to come.
They've like, I don't know who said it in the draft panel, but they've like completely neutered Insania as well with these picks. That, Queen of Pain, the Mirana, all having maneuverability to get around cogs. Thought for Insania to get the job done. Good crack at it in these past couple of team fights. Out on mid, gets away from that attempt of Mira.
Are definitely playing the map in a very, very nice way right now. Like just a good split. Like 2-2-1, everyone is trying to get to farm. Chika has his eyes on Mickey, with both teams placing the same ward.
Mud golems running around into each other. Boschka tries it. Creeps moving. Thought he could get an overgrowth in. There's nobody here though, buddy.
Well, he will get to farm an easy kill.
Dire's courier has been killed.
Curious.
Well, this is a completed Gleipnir, and there's like no real items yet on the Spirit side to like really offset it. There's no Yules completed, no BK on Yotoro. So, a game that didn't look as good 3-4 minutes ago. I think it was heavily stabilized by.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they're hitting some timings here. Solar Crest, Gleipnir, all sorts of good stuff. Just a matter of making that move and actually finding something meaningful. Always, again, just coming back to that point, right? It's so difficult when the map is this closed because you haven't really touched the tier 1s. Helm of the Overlord is coming pretty quickly for 3-3. Maybe this will be the opportunity to, make a smoke, get a kill, pressure an objective. Even just thinking about Roshan.
Yeah. The Overlord, it will help a lot with like not just the fighting, but also like the map state. Spirit don't have like the best heroes to clear it out. Like I feel like it's just your top. The push up top.
Yeah, hookshot and Timber Chain right in on top of the Treant. All on his lonesome up here.
They are trailing 3 down bottom.
Wars. Quite annoying for Mira. feel like Team Spirit are in a rush at all, though. Seeing the Queen of Pain and the Mirana just tucking in, getting farm where they can, hiding away, taking out Ancients, the jungle being vacuumed up.
Should be very happy with what's... I believe Nietzsche has Ags completed, so like he... Of course he can still die. There's a lot of magic damage on the Radiant side, but Yotoro isn't really gonna deal the most damage to him. And if they have to use everything to kill him, like this is really where Mickey can shine with his Gleipnir. He ults all of them with the Whirlwind Facet. 3-3 gets off a good roar. So yeah, this game went from like a 80-20 in my mind to 40 right now. Like, Liquid they're really back.
What? Anybody? Gen Rune up top. Lol. Shut and Boxy were looking for the rune, but couldn't spot it. They do spot the Batrider here, though. And his shrapnel damage is quite something.
They spotted him with this nice ward. Very good. Like the instant shrapnel, just canceling the blink. Nisha goes over, so... Yeah, and I'm pretty sure they're just going to get this mid-tier 1. They have a big Black Dragon here as well with 3-3. The Overlord is completed. The map is absolutely back to even.
Yeah.
It's not even in Liquid's favor. Like, if they can go bottom, take their bot tier 1, and Spirit don't take Roche on this 20-minute side, it could be, like, Liquid being, like, favored once it's daytime.
It's just like dominoes toppling, right? It's kind of systematic, step-by-step. That was a bit close. Lol, gets out of there. But yeah, just algorithmic from Liquid these past couple of minutes, right? Get their items, push tier 1, find a kill, move into that bottom jungle, get more ward coverage there as well. They don't swing down to the bottom tier 1, though. Opting to go back to farming a little safer in the pocket.
3-3 went for the Vanguard. I liked it, because I saw Nisha queuing up Vanguard at first, like, for him to go Crimson. I would not have liked that so much. I much prefer if the Beast want to, like, go some more auras. Maybe allow Nisha to pick up a Blink or a Shroud just to, like, tank up.
How many solar crests do we need?
Liquid have 30 seconds. They have 30 seconds to kill this Roche. They don't have Mickey there, but I feel like they could do it.
They've got 2 solar crests, you know? Boxy's got one. Insania's got one. Let's get in there. Put your buff
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they're getting this.
Kill off Roche.
Straight up gone. Yeah, this is huge.
Beautiful. That sequence of play, like literally 2 minutes of perfection from Team Liquid.
I see Collapse kind of smirking. I feel like he's not very happy with what's going on. They all know that they were giga up on this game. I feel like it's not very often you see Spirit lose grip of the mid game like this. Perhaps it's with the nature of the heroes and how Liquid were moving. Like, it's not full, I guess, with some hit mark. You only have the lasso.
Like, is anyone at fault particularly?
I mean, this bot tier 2 dive, I think, was very questionable, but... Okay, Mr. Beposhka gets roared up.
3-3's hungry. He had a very poor laning stage through no fault of his own, and now he wants to come back into it.
He's nearly top net worth, but he's top 3. They're stealing Tormentor now, too. That's good charge with the jetpack and the grenade.
Radiant's top tower has fallen.
By step, going towards a 1-1 where we get tiebreakers. Like, we want more Dota. The players want more Dota.
Yeah, just more games between these two teams. What's there not to love?
Oh, well, it's a BO5 then, isn't it? It's a grand final.
Have Shard available on Yotoro. I mean, Spirit are still ready to fight. They are... Maybe they've, like, overweighted for some items. All they need is, like, Blink Lasso, follow up with, like, a Torrent on the ground. You have Yotoro hitting heroes, and Miposhka, like, plays slow with his root. So it's not like they've lost full control. But they've absolutely given up their lead.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Scepter for collapse and a big smoke from Spirit. Devil, though, on the enemy side of the map, laying behind enemy lines. Gonna get...
I mean, that's an Aegis Axe.
X-torrented. Hook shot there onto collapse. Trying to connect on the Kunkka. Sonic Wave and the damage out of Dagon blows up Mickey. Barely saw him there as he appeared in the fight, then disappeared as quickly as that, as Lal grabs a double kill. Insania down. Nisha misses the chain, tries to turn and fight, but Miposhka just stands there, tanks it all. 3-3 and Boxy, offering a bit of backup here for Nisha's Timber Sword to maybe get out of danger, but the control just keeps coming. In comes Mira and Lal with a blink forward on towards Boxy, but he TP's home.
Man, I mean, that is... They find the best target. Like, Nisha has Aegis, so I feel like they're kind of going on him just to, like, poke reactions, right? Like, make people show themselves. Insania feels like he has to hook in. Mickey walks to the west, kind of shows himself, and that's the moment where Mira just goes in and gets the lasso. And I think that's a very easy, like, condition for them to win the fight.
Dire's middle tower is
It's
under
just such smart play. Like really, really smart play. Forcing people to scramble, you know? It's like... Poshka. He's found 3-3 here. Arrow comes in. Hookshot's good from Insania, but Radan has a BKB. Just walks out of it. Kills the Beastmaster. Kills off the Ancients.
Well, the Poshka Treant is also a absolute classic. Really won TI Grand Finals with this already before. So now Spirits seem to be slightly in the driving seat, especially with... They did pick up 2 big Aghanim Scepters. Like, they had this mid-game where some of the heroes was tapered off a bit until, like, their next round of items come out, but now Queen of Pain Ags, Kunkka Ags is available. I guess if you're Liquid, you want to be the ones to start the fight. You need to allow Mickey to just not get lassoed. Maybe he even needs to think about a Linken's. Because him and Nisha, they need to be the damage dealers.
What even happened in that fight mid? Because I saw Mickey appear for like 2 seconds at the bottom of my screen, and then he died.
He just got lassoed into Torrent boats. And
Sonic Wave died.
See ya later.
Yeah.
Like if he gets gone on, he's dead. There's no snowball save. There's no Abaddon shield.
Right.
Like he's gone. So the condition of him not being jumped on needs to be met in every fight.
Do though when you are such a large chunk of liquid damage. Point you have to show.
I will say both teams, the support players have some incredible warding. Like where Mipochka has been in the last like 5 to 10 minutes and like placing vision to do stuff. But similarly with like Liquid, when they came back in this game, it's off of the back of their wards.
Lasso into Arrow, and the damage comes. Lol with that Sonic Wave, they're going to bring him down. Timbersaw dead, 3-3 in trouble, Gleipnir up, Flame broken back, dying under the tree and spells. Mira dies, but he's given vision of the rest of the 3 of Liquid, who are now trying hastily to retreat. In comes the Mirana, Insania trapped in his own cogs, and Boxy just being annihilated here by LOL. The Queen of Pain grabs a triple kill.
It's just like, it depends on what you see. If they see like one of the cores at the start of the fight, whether it be Nisha or Mickey, like just killing one of them is just like a very easy condition. Lasso into Arrow, Nisha dies. And I think this is very sad. Nisha had his, like, the last rounds of his Eternal Shroud fly out on his courier. If he has it completed, no way in hell he dies in Lasso Arrow.
It's a matter of seconds.
Yeah, it really is.
And Team Spirit, they keep 3 heroes top, push the tier 2, while the Mirana goes back to farming Ancients. Full efficiency here. Although they don't kill the tower.
Yeah, I think it's like kind of fine. I will say that tier 2s, I feel like they don't matter that much. Like, yeah, sure, you can like take the enemy outpost in the triangle, but other than that, it doesn't, I feel like it doesn't help your map state all that much.
And it's
so
gold.
Don't like overfocus, let's go farm.
And it's gold that's always going to be there, right? Whereas camps are gold.
Yeah, right,
you
exactly.
take and then they respawn, you can take again.
Yeah, like it's kind of efficient to just take it later when you kill it faster, or like without committing all these heroes. Because look, he's just chilling. He knows he's not really needed. If top tower dies, you know, so be it. If it doesn't, I don't care.
I mean, how much gold is Radan going to get from a tower? 100 gold instead of Mira. Hook shotted. He's going to self-fuel. Blink off cooldown in a second, but he can't escape from this.
Ooh, bing bong, dead.
Bounced around as the cannonballs and the boat lands multiple.
Any damage?
None whatsoever. Right now, Nisha doesn't have a barrier, but into the blade mail, returning damage back on the Timbersaw. Radan from the outskirts, trying to protect his Kunkka here as Collapse gets surrounded. 3-3 and Mickey, they're on him. Insania is the one that grabs the double kill, though.
Shackle?
Shackle shot on the Queen of Pain. Mickey, he's found his man. The Quap blinks away, barely.
Assassinate.
Towards the rune, assassinating Gleipnir. They'll secure the kill.
All right, it happened. It's off the back of another ward. Like this aggressive ward, it found Mira, they get the hookshot, force a self-use, and not the best reaction from Spirit, but that's just what happens, you know? Enemy team makes a good move, you react, sometimes you just don't do it perfectly.
Such a back and forth game, right?
It really is.
Team Spirit, they're winning. It's like 80-20, back to you, Liquid.
This game, it can turn into a Nisha show. Like, we've seen Timbers that can absolutely, like, pop off. Like, look at his items right now. 3k HP with Eternal Shroud makes you resistant to magic. You pop E just to have the full stacks. You don't really die to physical. And 3-3 also has a granite golem, which is increasing his HP by like 500. Even 3-3 is... Why does he have 3600 HP? This is insane.
Crimson double
Look, it's
bracer.
600 bonus from the granite. I like his itemization too, like this double bracer, now going pipe.
Full auras.
Oh, jetpack. Quite spot them.
Let's see. Kins is there for the Mirana now. What is that primarily for? Roar?
Yeah, that's to not get roared by the beast, man. Because it's kind of the only thing stopping him, at least in his BKB. I mean, it's that and Mickey standing his ground and hitting his face, right? With the...
Radiant are scanning.
So like the 2 ways to stop him. Then I'm guessing his itemization is Lincoln's for the defensiveness, and now you go MKB to stand your ground against the other problem, which is the Wind Ranger.
Saying in a good spot there. So they saw Collapse TPing with their lane ward. They didn't see the smoke, so they don't know how many people are coming, but they've popped the smoke on Collapse, forcing him to cast spells early. Nisha shows himself now, the face-off, the BKB. Collapse staying alive. Mirror already half HP though, trying to find an angle, but can't even get a lasso off. Overgrowth. Hello, the Sonic Wave. They've killed Nisha off now as Mickey. He's being pummeled. The Mirana shreds through this Wind Ranger as Miposhki gets ping-ponged around inside the cogs, but he'll be the sacrifice Team Spirit give up for 2 core kills. 3 for 2. A close-fought battle, but my god, Team Liquid are still the ones that are, like, moving forward.
No, absolutely good from Liquid. It looked like it could have been good for Spirit, but... I mean, maybe I'm gonna sound boring and annoying, but there's 2 wards that saw everyone from Spirit walk through. Like, they knew exactly what's happening. They have 1 lane ward, and then 1 right behind where the entire fight started. That's why, like, Mira didn't get to blink in and get off a lasso, because, look, they see everyone and their entire family just go on the backline. Okay, everyone gets ready, and now they immediately swap to the targets, like, below. Here, Mira's cancel. They keep staying on him. I mean, Nikit dealt so much damage in this fight. Same with Yatoro.
Yeah. And, like, that smoke breaks, and all of a sudden, Team Spirit not wanting to be there anymore. Yeah, quickly. Like you say, both teams, when they see that opportunity, the target they want, they are very quick to
they're in.
focus.
It's like full locked in. And like they're not afraid to change the play at any moment. Right? It's like, this is our target, and then 1 second later, reassess the situation, this guy. Find ward number 1. Bought all of them. Oh, are they gating from... No, okay, they're not. They were about to... Uh-oh, but are...
Hey, hello?
Hello.
Oh, Mira. Lassos up the sniper. What's next, though? He's got Yules and maybe a blink, but he's just dying, getting peeped. The Sonic Wave comes in. Lol, without the Starstorm, they've killed the sniper and the Beastmaster. The Radana is coming clutch to destroy 2 of them. Now he's going to get away from Nisha, though. The Timber Saw giving chase. Forcing Laurel back. Spirit's still in position to fight with Collapse and Miposhka. Eyeing up a potential move, but they can't break past this front line of Nisha. They can't look towards the back line. The Wind Ranger very nicely obscuring herself from the fight, coming in from the southern side. Mira nearly dying a second time. Lala's been found by Insania now. And Liquid still on the run forward, but can't quite latch onto any more targets.
So really, really good buyback from Boxy. And clutch from Nisha to like understand the situation that he can chain into them. Like 3v5, go into them and understand there's no Sonic Wave, there's no boat. I can just go in and tank everything and make them go away. Like some of these damage numbers are crazy. It's not just their spells, it's also Solar Flare. Queen of Pain with 80 bonus damage and attack speed.
No joke.
Again, it is really strong. Yeah.
And it's still Liquid though, getting the objective. Roshan for Mickey, it looks like. Get that Aegis in his hands. It's got to be Mickey, right? There's no way Nisha needs it.
Yeah, I don't think we should.
You could argue Nisha's the one, like, going high ground.
JK.
We're both wrong? Caster's being wrong?
Caster's being idiots. There's nothing new here, okay? It's normal. There it is.
You got it. You got your daily snort out of me. There you go.
The one quota of the day.
Oh my god.
Okay, so perhaps Nisha, like Mickey just doesn't feel like he can die. And it just, like, Nisha going in and giving vision is more like the condition of how they want to fight. I can see that.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Koshka being as annoying as ever.
Feels like I've not said Boxy's name this entire game. He's just like very quietly playing sniper from the fog. He had a very
I guess
sad
it's
lane he just stacked for the Beastmaster.
It's like literally his I guess it's good that he's like kind of quiet. I feel like he's taking most of the initiation, just like using his spells. That's what he wants people to think. You know, they don't care about him. And boom, baby, assassinate.
There's a very different game from Boxy, from his kind of usual tusky,
right,
quirky, whatever kind of play style. Collapse and mirror away from their own ancients. It looks like they're a bit tentative to play the map right now. Playing into Aegis, no real surprise. Seems like Liquid not in a rush to go out and do anything. It's Aegis that seems just to get to your next round of items, put a bit of fear into the hearts of Spirit.
At least not yet. Like, they're close to like this clockwork Ags. Or well, he's 1,000 gold away. So I hope they're not like calling, oh, I need clock Ags. And so they have 3 minutes on the Aegis. It's like kind of on them to figure out what do we want to do with it. Because Spirit did just hit like a crucial item timing of their own. They have an MKB now on Radan, and Liquid did not put the Aegis on Windranger. So if they just lasso, if they get the lasso on Mickey, it is once more they're like conditioned to go and take the fight.
Typical Team Spirit stuff. Like, there's so many little nuanced plays that they kind of have to make, but somehow they find the way.
I'm under the impression that someone on Liquid should build a Blink. Like, it's only Insania who can kind of start a fight, unless there's like something random going on, right? Like, you don't have a Blink Hex on your Timber, you don't have a Roar.
Right, like that's what we used to see from Beastmaster with this Blink Refresher build, right?
Because I think the build has been perfect until now. I'm just wondering about like the next 5 to 10 minutes. I would like them to simplify how they can take the fight that they want.
Job. The waves. Not showing himself.
Yeah, an incredible job. Like, also, they have a ward to their left now. If a fight is to break out here, they could see everything.
And Poshka sees 3-3 alone. Isolated Beastmaster. Liquid all in that bottom jungle.
That's a lasso on the hog.
Scramble across. 3-3 is going to die before they get here, but now a chance for Liquid to fight, but they've seen the Solar Flare, and Mickey in danger. Sonic Wave, the damage from Radan, it keeps on coming, but Mickey has to run. Oh, just about finishes him off. Taken down by Radan, now he yules into the sky. Nisha, he's got Aegis. Even if they kill him once, they've got a second round to break through, and the arrow doesn't land. They've got Miposhka coming back in with the help of the Torrent of Collapse, though, and Nisha is being taken down, whittled down little by little. A first life gone, and Liquid have nobody here to salvage the situation. Nisha's got his Aghanim Scepter going, though. The tanky fella used again, caught out, stunned up, control galore from Team Spirit to find the beast.
Yeah, they literally need to like 5-man him. I mean, the unsung hero of like the last couple of minutes, it's just Miposhka of like a lot of these last moves.
Dire's middle tower.
Like, they're down fighting into Aegis, but they just know everything.
Dire's middle
They have a great ward, he spots out the beast alone, and Liquid need to be the ones to start the fight themselves.
Dire's
It's like
middle tower.
the right place and the right time is a phrase that so often gets used kind of, laissez-faire, just throw it out there, but how is he in the right place? Why is it the right time? Miposhka just knows where he needs to be, what he needs to be doing. Now Team Spirit are up on your high ground. Tier 3 dead, catapults behind them. Radan and Collapse with Laurel there making short work of the buildings, and Mirror nearly finding a go on 3-3.
Mickey is back up.
Squid. Mickey getting pulled around by the tidal wave. Has to BKB defensively. And the melee rax is going to fall nonetheless. And he comes to the lasso.
Now he gets lassoed.
Is Mickey just dead here? They're going to try and save him with Insania. The hook shot the cogs, but it's nowhere near enough. Mickey just dying. No buyback on your Wind Ranger. You're now left in a 4 versus 5. Nisha has a lot on his shoulders now. Troubling times for Liquid here in game 2.
It's too many layers of like small outplays. Like, first they kill you bottom, they go mid, you respawn, they pull you in, force your BKB. 10 seconds later they get to follow play with the lasso. This is a really... I don't know how you defend the second Rax. Midwave is coming, so backdoor will gone soon.
Just look at where 3-3 is, right? He's like, screw this, can't play into them when they're pushing high ground. Go farm Ancients, get something done, and then come back and try and defend the base. Is the win ranger even close to buyback? 700 gold away?
650 gold, so no.
Dire's top
Oof.
You just have to sack this. At this point, you have to talk about how you can win, how to fight.
At the very least, the tier 2 bottom's still standing.
Yeah, you cannot get megaed, and they will not go for your throne, which means you have another fight in you.
One more lifeline.
Because the sad part is you have given up like a 16,000 net worth swing without a fight. Like realistically, you've just been outplayed on the map and you've been caught, which now means, yeah, you have one play left. They're gonna have to give it their all and come up with the best solution and the best way to take this next fight.
It just really is classic Spirit, right? Finding the moment. Finding that, individual set of plays, that sequence of events that leads them to a team fight win.
Yeah.
What is it? Luck? Luck is when preparation meets opportunity. Team Spirit are the luckiest team in the world.
are scanning.
Sure they are. Because they just know. They just make their own luck. I know you have if you fight into this is an amplified damage rune. I don't know if they know. But the moment they see it, yeah, it's not. You better back the hell out.
They are smoked up as 4 liquid now. They want to make something of this. And it's got to pay off. They need the big payout from this fight. High ground vision is here for the Radiant, though. Team Spirit have that slight... Oh, it's expired.
Oh, their ward just died, which means they don't actually know that Liquid are smoking like this.
It gets a little bit spicy.
I mean, Boxy knows exactly where they are. Like, he's literally scribbling on the map with what's going on.
Shows himself. Smokes are all gone.
It's gonna be more and more obvious because top is pushing in. Miposhka has a really nice position here. This is a secondary smoke from Liquid.
But Miposhka, like you say, right in position, sees Insania coming, and now with a massive scramble back to a high ground. Look for that terrain advantage. Miposhka collapse. BKB's out of the Clive near, but he's roared up. In comes Nisha, damage onto Laurel is good. The hook shot, nice from Insania, catching Collapse and Laurel inside. But Collapse has Blade Mail BKB. Still probably gonna take a lot of damage from this Mickey Wind Ranger. But now Mickey's lassoed up and disappears. Radan yet again, the Marauder comes out of the woodwork, slays 2 of Team Liquid, and Nisha once more kinda left stranded here, trying to contend with Team Spirit's strength and prowess. 2 down on Liquid. Nisha looks like he's about to drop here as well to Radan and Laurel. The damage just keeps on coming, and Nisha, he's gonna fall. Miposhka with an overgrowth, clips onto 2 of them. And a Clockwork, even inside his own cogs, tries to hold out, but dead to Radan.
Yeah, that's a beyond godlike Potom who is never going to die, I think, at this point. He has the time. This is a double buyback at least. Laurel?
He's dropping.
1, 2, 3.
Ooh, he's TP's home. Meanwhile, your throne.
Oh yeah, your throne is exposed. That's a sad one. Butterfly available. Yeah, look. I mean, look at this damage number on Marana. This is 5 digits.
Mental. Real nutty numbers being put up by Radan.
Double Sonic Wave as well. Talent and all your cooldowns. Close to 0.
I mean, Liquid still have something to play towards, right? Tier 3 bottom still standing. Roshan's going to be alive in about 30 seconds. So, another chance, another lifeline for them to maybe find that fight they need.
It's just really hard, and you can tell because they took a really nice angle. Like, this was one of the best ways for them to try to fight, right? Like, try to go around, get a good position, but Spurs' positioning is very good. Even towards the end, they lure them into their own observer ward, into the high ground, and I feel like Mickey just can't play. He can stand his ground to the bottom. He doesn't have a Lincolns against the lasso. It's tough city.
And Nisha, he's trying to make another move. He knows he's the strongest hero that Liquid has on the map right now, but he's jumped into the middle of 3.
Dieback.
Insania looks like he's dying to Laurel towards the northern side of this fight as well as it breaks out with 3-3 roaring the Queen of Pain. But this is a last-ditch effort from Liquid, and it looks like it's nowhere near enough. Team Spirit wiped the floor with them, and GG is called.
Another very good game. It looked like it was going to be kind of easy for Spirit. They were up by a lot. Liquid did a really nice job at like coming back in the mid game. But I think eventually I will have to say that this for me comes down a lot to your itemization, and like this game is going to boil down to how do you start the fight. Spirit can always choose. We have a lasso, we have this. Like it seems too hard for Liquid to play because I feel like their gameplay was